Welcome back, my dear students, to Summit for Maths. In this video, we are going to discuss on a question from previous year question papers of CMI. I have a question. Each student in small school has to be a member of at least one of 3 school clubs. It is known that each club has 35 members. It is not known how many students are members of 2 of the 3 clubs, but it is known that exactly 10 students are members of all 3 clubs. What is the largest possible total number of students in the school? What is the smallest possible total number of students in the school? This is the question. Let A, B and C be the members of one club and X, Y and Z be the members of 2 such clubs. Now let us represent these details on a Venn diagram. Let these 3 circles represent the 3 clubs and look at the information given here. Each student in a school has to be a member of at least one of the 3 school clubs, and each club has 35 members, which means there are 35 students in first club and 35 members in the second club and 35 members in the third club. And number of members in club 1 alone is A. Number of members in club 2 alone is B. Number of members in club 3 alone is C. And number of members in both first and second club is X. Number of members in both 2 and 3 is Y. Number of members in both the clubs 1 and 3 is assumed to be Z. And it's also given that 10 students are members of all the 3 clubs, which should be marked here. Hope you understand. We are asked to find the largest possible total number of students in the school and the smallest possible number of students in the school. Using all these informations, we have to find the value of n, because this is what is asked, the largest possible total number of students and the smallest possible total number of students in the school. So we are given that all the 3 clubs have 35 students. So values together. So we have A plus X plus 10 plus Z is equal to 35. Again, now counting this circle alone, we have X plus B plus Y plus 10 is equal to 35. And counting the third circle, altogether we have Y plus C plus Z plus 10 is equal to 35. After all simplifications, we get that A plus X plus Z is equal to 25. B plus X plus Y is equal to 25 again, and C plus Y plus Z is equal to 25. The total number of students, let us assume it as n, which can be written as A plus X plus B plus Y plus C plus Z plus 10. That is here. Okay. So we have A plus B plus C plus X plus Y plus Z plus 10. So this is the value of n. So mark this equation as 1. Adding all these 3 equations, we get A plus B plus C plus 2x plus 2y plus 2z is equal to 75, from which we can get from 2. Let us mark this as 2. From 2 we get that A plus B plus C is equal to 75 minus 2 times x plus y plus z. Mark this as 3. Substituting 3 in first equation, we get n is equal to 75 minus 2 times x plus y plus z plus x plus y plus z plus 10, which will give you 85 minus of x plus y plus z. Mark this as fourth equation. Now we are supposed to find the maximum value of n. The maximum possible value of n is it cannot be more than 85, right? Because when x is equal to y is z is equal to 0, we get a is equal to b is equal to c is equal to 25. We get the maximum value which cannot be more than 85. Now let us discuss about the minimum possible value of n, for which we need x plus y plus z is equal to 37. This we infer from this particular equation, because here we have a is equal to z, b is equal to c is equal to 0. So when substituting in this equation, third equation, we get 0 is equal to 75 minus 2 times x plus y plus z. So we infer that 2 times x plus y plus z is equal to 75. So x plus y plus z is equal to 37.5. Here we should consider the integer value, so it should be 37. Hope you understand why we consider x plus y plus z as 37. So we get the minimum possible value of n when a is equal to b is equal to c is equal to 0, which implies x plus y plus z is equal to 37. So when x plus y plus z is equal to 37, which can be achieved only when a is equal to 1, b is equal to 0 and c is equal to 0, and x is equal to 12, y is equal to 13 and z is equal to 12. Because when we add it up, we get 37. So value of n from the first equation here, from the first equation, substitute the values of a, b and c here, x, y and z here, and find the minimum value of n, which is 1 plus 0 plus 0 plus 12 plus 13 plus 12 plus 10. Altogether we get 38 plus 10, which is 48. So this is the minimum number of students the school can have. Hope you understood.